everybody, welcome to Crafty Aims Workshop, and today I've got some awesome but also some sad updates to give you, and I'm really excited about it, but at the same time I'm kind of sad about it too. So let me go ahead and get right into it. As you know, if you have been watching a previous video on updates, you would know that I was trying to pursue education in nursing. So I went and took my HESI test. I did very well with it. I was able to pass that part of it and move on to waiting on an acceptance letter. Well, I got the acceptance letter right here. And so I am going to school starting January 3rd, beginning of January. And before I could do that though, I had to go to orientation. As long as you made it to orientation, again, that was another obstacle you had to do. You had to go to orientation, fill out more paperwork, give some money. I've also got done my FAFSA again. So everything's taken care of in that situation. I'm getting some scholarships, and so it's on. I'm getting ready to go to school, and I'm really excited about that. I'm very nervous about that. But saying that, I'm also having to say that I will not be putting out as many videos as I would like to. So I'm hoping, so this is my plan. I'm hoping to put one video out per month. I hope. I can't even guarantee that. I'm doing an LPN program, which is Licensed Practical Nurse. And it's a 1-year program. It is extensive. It is, from what I'm understanding, it's very intense. They really don't even want you working a job while doing it. I'll be going to school from like 7:30 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll be doing some clinicals, and that's Monday through Friday. I will have the weekends off. And through the year, it's a total 12 months program. So through the year, there will be some time where I will have days off here and there. But from what I'm understanding, it's so intense that you're probably going to be using those days off to catch up or to just take a breather because it is so bad. So I'm up for the challenge, but at the same time, I'm not going to be able to do everything that I want to do. I can't work as much as I would like to work. I am going to work just 1 day a week if I can. If it works out that I don't have to work, then I'm going to go for that because I want to make sure my studies in this LPN training is #1 priority. So that obviously that means that I'm not going to do as many videos. I'm not going to do the once a week video, and really that's going to kind of start right now because I'm doing 2 jobs right now. I'm doing a full-time job and a part-time job. I'm trying to pay off some bills. I'm trying to get ourselves set up for January when it comes to where my not having a big paycheck is not going to make a big difference. So I'm working more just so I can pay off bills. So I'm hoping for you all that I will at least have a video once a month. It will be a craft video. If I can't even do a craft video, I will try to at least have an update video so you guys know what's going on with me, if I've even made it through. From what I understand, if you can't pass one of the exams for a subject, then they won't let you go any further. I have a friend who did it several years ago. She missed the score by 0.2 of a point, and so that was it. So it's intense. It's definitely something that I really need to focus on, something that I'm going to be struggling with. I am 44 years old right now, and you know, I'm a little up there and my memory's not as good, so I'm probably going to have to work probably twice as hard as these younger kids who are going to be going with me. And by the way, I am the oldest student in this class, I found out, unless we have someone new in there that I don't know about. I am scared and I am nervous and I'm all the emotions that you can possibly think of, because I'm the oldest student, because my memory's not as good as it used to be. Doubt that I'm gonna succeed, and then I go to the other side and I say I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna be able to do it. And my family's right behind me, and my husband thinks that I'm gonna be able to get through it, and it's gonna be great. So as long as I have that support system, it's gonna help me out quite a bit. But I'm extremely happy for this opportunity. I had tried to do this several years ago, or probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and it just was not the right time. I had a car that wasn't working. I didn't have the funds to be able to do it, even with a scholarship, and it just was not the right time. But it seems like things have progressed to where it seems like all the boxes have been checked, saying you need to go. This is God's will for me to go. So I'm doing it. I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna go. Another thing, my kids are adults now. I don't have to worry about them. I am focusing on myself and my husband, and you never know, maybe we'll be able to get to travel after I get done with all of this. I have a background in a lot of medical stuff, and it just seems to be leading me up to this, and this is what I need. For me, I have to go gradually into things. I sometimes have a hard time with just popping right into something, and sometimes I do fine with that, but it seems like with this type of thing, I have to have gradual steps. So I had started out trying to do medical transcription. I got through that. I did some transcription. I never really did medical transcription. Before that though, I wanted to go to school for nutrition to become a dietitian, and I didn't quite make it through college for that, but that was one of my focuses. Then I moved on to medical transcription once my kids were a little bit older and I had time to focus on that. And then in the past 2 years, I worked on getting certified in phlebotomy. Never quite could get a job for that, and I saw something else that I was wanting to try out, and that was to become a CNA. So there was a nursing home that was wanting to pay you to be trained to become a CNA, and it was an hour from my house, so I had to really think that through if I really wanted to drive that far. And it came down to, yeah, I want to do it. I started that job. It was really difficult. When you go from sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day to going and unsure of yourself if you're doing the right thing, unsure of yourself if you can even do it, and then seeing people who are struggling themselves, who can't take care of themselves, and just a number of other issues, and seeing death. I didn't really see that much before this. It was a real struggle for me to deal with, and so I probably went home and came back to work crying. I wouldn't cry at work, but I'd cry when I left work, and I would cry on the way to work. But I kept telling myself, I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna make it through, and I'm gonna be successful, because this is where I want to be. It's truly where I want to be. So even though I went through all the tears and the sweat and all the nasty stuff that you have to go through, I got through it, and I really enjoyed it. I was able to find a job closer to home. So I was there at the nursing home probably about 1 year, and I moved on to an assisted living closer to my house, and love it. I'm there right now. I love working there. And if you have a heart to take care of people, maybe you don't want to get into nursing, or maybe you do want to get into nursing, I do recommend becoming a CNA and seeing what it's all about, and seeing if maybe is that really what you want to get into, or maybe that you just want to be a CNA. You want to do it for the rest of your life. And I think it's wonderful if you've got the heart for it. If you've got the energy and the love for people, then I say go for it. You need to do it. You won't regret your decision. I love it. And if I don't make it through this LPN program, I'm definitely gonna stay with it because I just love taking care of others. Now, saying all that, I feel like God has been pushing me to do this. Like I said, all these different things have come through my life, and it just seems like all of my path has been put in this direction. So I feel like God has had a hand in this, and it's going to be God's will. If I succeed, it'll be my will to progress and do my part, but definitely I'm going to give God the glory. If I get through this, it will definitely be because God wanted me to get through this and be successful in it. I've been praying every day about it because it is a big strain. It's going to be a big strain on money. It's going to be a big strain on me. It's going to be a strain on my husband and my kids. Even though they're older, they still live with me, but we're not going to be able to see each other as much because I'm going to be going to school. I'm going to come home, eat dinner. I'm going to study for 4 or 5 hours. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to do it all over again. So it's going to be a commitment. I'm not going to be able to have fun with everybody for this whole year, but at the end, it's totally going to be worth it, and I'm really excited about that. And at the same time, if I don't make it through, I'm going to be so thankful that God just gave me this, giving me this opportunity to be able to at least try and see if I can do it. And the other great thing about this whole thing is I have 2 friends that I'm going to be going to school with, and I think it's going to make it even better. We're going to be able to motivate each other. We're going to be able to support each other. And so that makes this this time the right time. It just seems like it is the perfect time for me to do this. So after the end of my 12 months, if I make it through and if I get my diploma and I get my certification, then I will become a nurse. I will be an LPN. And then the plan will be to be back on YouTube a whole lot more, to be able to do more crafting videos with you, or whatever it is that you guys want to talk about or do. I do want to take this time for myself. I want to see if this really is the direction I need to go. I hope you all will pray for me because I'm going to need a lot of prayer. I'm going to need a lot of prayer. If it doesn't work out, I'll pursue something else in the medical field. I really do love the medical field, and that's where I'm going to stick to. And I want you guys to hopefully stick around with me. Maybe continue to watch, because I will put up an update video every now and then to let you know where I am and what I'm struggling with, if that's something you'd be interested in. And I hope you all don't mind. The next thing I want to say is I will see you in 2020 more full-time than I will be this coming year. And again, I won't be doing it from today on. I will be doing videos, but I just won't be doing them as often. In fact, my next video, you're probably going to see a background that looks like this. So this is where I'm going to be spending all of 2019. In this little makeshift office that I have turned into my study. Got my computer here, printer, place to put notes and different things, another place to put notes on a cork board. There's already some stuff there that I need to be doing. And my bookshelf. And then just a spot for extra furniture that I didn't know where else to put. So this is going to be where I'm going to spend the majority of my evenings here. Unless I'm out doing study groups with people, which I hope to have. So I apologize to you guys, and I hope that you guys will stick with me and just follow along with me and see my progression. And I hope that you guys will comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you want to see updates of my nursing school or not, and that's fine if you don't. Just let me know, and I will not post that. I just figured maybe it would be something you guys might be interested in. So I hope you guys have a great year. I hope you have a great holiday, and again, I will be back periodically, and just please pray for me. I'm going to need as many prayers as possible. And thank you all for supporting me, and I will see you next time. Bye!